Guys, for this video we're going to be making a plane from a trapezium. So first of all we're going to be starting with a piece of paper that's square. So first what we got to do is fold it into half so that we make a crease in its middle. So fold it carefully. So now open it up and fold it such that the halves become a quarter and make a crease along this way. Make sure that it's perfect, because for the experiment everything needs to be perfect. So now what we got to do is fold this part of it in an oblique angle and do the same for the other side too. Should be almost symmetrical, not be perfectly symmetrical. So now we have to fold this part like this and fold it further down and fold that part further down too. So now after these steps we'll be having something like this. So now what we got to do is fold it along the middle so now we got to make it like this and the other one like this. So now open it up and there we have our plane. So this is made from trapezium. Obviously you can see that it's structured like a trapezium. So now it has amazing aerodynamic properties. You can drop it like a kamikaze bomber like that. So for the second one we're going to be folding paper to confirm the formula for the area of a triangle. So for this we're going to be actually starting with a square piece of paper. So for this we can take any dimensions. For this I've particularly taken 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. So first what we got to do is start by making a crease along its diagonal. So fold it along the diagonal, make a crease. So now fold along this way. Make sure that the base is parallel to the. And next we're gonna be making another fold. Similarly, we're gonna be making another fold. So now open it up. And we're going to be making the same step along the diagonal of the other diagonal. So now unfold it. So now we can see that we've got a grid on the paper. So now fold along one of its diagonals. So in order to make the visibility more clear, I've drawn lines along those grid creases. So now I'm actually going to start by drawing a line along this one so that it becomes a scalene triangle. You can clearly see that this is a scalene triangle. So now I'm going to actually as you can clearly see, these are incomplete, as in broken squares. So here's the best part. You can clearly see that the missing part is actually compensated by the one that's next to it. So you can clearly see that all of these squares, they've added to make complete squares. So clearly here these are squares that were cut along the diagonal. So two of these triangles make a single square. So we're going to be counting the number of perfect squares here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's going to be 12 perfect squares. The number of triangles, there are 4 triangles. So there are 4 triangles, which means the the number of squares are going to be 2, and then the broken squares are like 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 broken squares. So adding up, we're going to be getting 18. The area of this triangle is going to be 18. So we can actually verify it. So the base of this triangle is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The base of it is going to be 9. The height of the triangle is actually 4. So we know the area is half into base into height. That's the area. So now you can substitute it in the formula and you can clearly see it's 18. So hence the area of the triangle formula is verified. Thus we have successfully verified the area of triangle, and we have made a fun aeroplane with origami. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time.